Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's K-dre Almighty and I'm back with another video. Well, it seems like old Philly is finally ready to let us know what Xbox has in store for 2024. And it's going down February 15th, and I can't wait, on the Xbox podcast. Now, is it going to be the main subject of the podcast? Maybe, but is it going to be the only thing that they're going to talk about the entire podcast? I don't think so. Podcast is usually around at least an hour or something long, maybe 45 minutes, talking about their IPs, their titles going to other platforms, and maybe how Game Pass in the future is going to operate. I mean, I don't think so. I don't think they'll use that whole time while they got everybody's eyes and people are anticipating, YouTubers, media, journalists, all kind of people anticipating going to turn in and tune in into this stream, into this podcast to see what they have to say, and they're just going to talk about those 2 points. I don't think so. They're going to throw some other stuff in there, maybe some stuff we know, some stuff we don't know, but I definitely think there's going to be more there. Will what we are anticipating and tuning in for is it going to be the main topic of this podcast? Probably so, but it's definitely not going to be the only thing. And when it comes to my predictions that I did on my last video, will those predictions align with what Phil, Sarah, and Matt actually have to say about the subject? I don't know. Hopefully I'm not that far off, because that would just boost my little ego a little bit. You'd be like, yeah, I was right in some sense. But maybe I could be dead wrong. And maybe the Xbox fanboys that are raging because they think that the trust that they have for Xbox is being betrayed, maybe they're right. Maybe they have all the reason to be mad. And maybe the PlayStation ponies that been, that been laughing, ridiculing the Xbox players and saying, we knew we won, the war is over. Maybe they right too, but who knows? But I know one thing: I'm gonna be tuning in February 15th, Xbox podcast, and I'm gonna see what Phil has to say. Are the Xbox IPs gonna be available on other platforms? I think so. Would it be the newer stuff, first day release? I don't think so. But the other things, Game Pass moving into PlayStation Store, into Nintendo Store, maybe. But Nintendo, I can see it happening. But for PlayStation, I really don't know. I don't think they will allow that into their store, but I could be wrong. Or maybe it's a modified version of Game Pass with this Xbox titles. There's so many things that, different ways they can do it, and just different things they could say. Honestly, all I can do is tune in and see where everything aligns. But I know one thing for sure: I'm definitely going to be tuning in, and I know definitely they're not just going to be talking about this one issue. With everybody's anticipation and tuning in and all the eyes that they got, they're definitely going to be throwing some more stuff in there. Would it be game trailers or new games? Would it be new hardware that they're going to uncover? New controller, some new type of Game Pass subscription or format, or I don't know, some new Xbox title thing in general. Only time can tell. And I know a lot of eyes are going to be on this podcast. Maybe more eyes than the Xbox podcast ever had it before. So, if you're one of the Xbox fanboys and you're raging, just cool down a little bit. February 15th, tune in, see what Phil has to say. And if you're a Sony pony, why don't you tune in too, and maybe or maybe not, you'll have some more to laugh about after. So, but with all that said and done, guys, I'm K-dre Almighty, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content I've been putting out, please subscribe. It will help me out a lot and just help me grow the channel. And without further ado, no matter who you are or where you're from, there's madness in you. And with that, I'm out.